I am requesting our students to felicitate our honorable guest. Please come forward and felicitate our Vice Chancellor Sir, Dr. Sushant Kumar Chakraborty. Now, please felicitate Professor Sudhindra Mondol. Now, please felicitate Professor Praveen Kumar Vishwas from Alcohol. Now please felicitate Swagatam Das, Professor in charge of Computer and Communication Science, ISI Kolkata. And please felicitate our librarian of Kharagpur IIT, Dr. B. Shutrotham sir. Now please felicitate our honorable guest, Madam Mondal Madam.
Hello.
Please felicitate Dr. Ranjan Sinha Thakur, sir. I am also requesting our beloved students to felicitate our beloved teacher, Dr. Piyush Kanti Jana, sir.
তুলবি তো সেদিন ঠিক আছে অল ব্যাকগ্রাউন্ড ঠিক আছে
Now I am also requesting our students to please felicitate our another beloved and respected teacher, Dr. Durga Shankar Rao, sir.
কাজ থেকে সেই দিচ্ছে ওগুলা দেখতে হবে আমার পাশেরই
Now I would like to request our respected Vice Chancellor sir to deliver his valuable speech in front of us in this occasion. Sir, please. Sir, please.
যখন ওটা পড়াচ্ছি তখন তোকে একটা পজিশন করলি
Very good morning to everybody. Really, I am very much delighted to present here an occasion of this wonderful seminar, where I have found the assemblage of not only our present students, but also our ex-alumni, including the academic director of IIT, personalities, coming over here from different parts of the state, and especially our honorable guest, very distinguished academic personality, Professor Shubhendu Shekhar Mandal, who is happened to be retired ex-director of the National Library. It is a matter of pride for all of us. We just give a big hand to him. Within a very short time, overcome so many odds, this department has tried its best to organize this seminar. First of all, I would like to congratulate the department for organizing such a nice event. And I am also very much delighted to know that a wonderful topic on which the seminar is going to deal with different dimensions of this particular burning problem. The problem is the converging library landscape in the era of AI issues and challenges. A very wonderful topic. So that is the need of organizing this kind of seminar. Because so many things are there as a course curricular components, and the teachers are there to impart the teaching, learning processes in the classroom. But beyond the classroom, some things are required to be happening. Yesterday evening or afternoon, Professor Mandal delivered a wonderful topic or lecture to the utmost satisfaction of almost all community of the university on the philosophy and feelings of Rabindranath Tagore of the library science, etc. So it is also a wonderful, innovative topic. And today we are also stepped into a particular seminar era, seminar conference venue with the wonderful topic what I have just mentioned. What is the main message of the topic? Because we have been proceeding in a row. After the independence, almost 77 years have already been elapsed. And we have stepped into the 78 years after the independence. Just after independence, we were also acquainted with that India also got the independence, but was endowed with a lot of different problems. The problems related to the poverty, hunger, social injustice, political unrest, unemployment, so many things were there. At that time, the ruler of the India government created so many national institutes across the country, throughout the length and breadth of the country, in order to do something for overcoming those problems. And so many universities were constituted or created at that time. And moreover, so many colleges are there. Actually, we are right now celebrating the Golden Jubilee or Platinum Jubilee or Diamond Jubilee celebration of all those colleges which were created just after the independence, in order to address the problem also in the education sector. So many commissions were constituted after the independence, in order to provide a proper guideline for our journey, in order to achieve our goal in the beginning of the academic era. So the thing is that what are the commission? Radhakrishnan Commission was there, just followed by Kothari Commission, next second again Kothari Commission, then Sanskrit Commission, Knowledge Commission. Right now we are stepped into the National Education Policy in 2020. You know are very good. And again I also very much happy to note that this department, Library Science Department, with the inception, with the foundation of the Vidyasagar University, through an act in the 1821, and what he has mentioned yesterday, that in the year 1883, this university was founded and the first building was inaugurated by then Mr. Jyoti Bosu in the 1883. And our academic journey was started in the year 1986. And at that time, only 4 departments were there. I am very happy and I am recollecting those days that Library Science Department is one of them. Out of 4 departments, what are those departments? Department of Library and Information Science, Economics Department, Political Science Department, and Anthropology Department. With a handful of teachers, not more than 6. That was the first phase of the academic journey of the university in the year 1986. After that again, 39 years have already been elapsed. At that time, the university was not, we had a chunk of wasteland of 200 sprawling campus. But no boundary wall, no trees, no building, nothing was there. But because of the committed and devoted efforts of the different personalities, most of whom have been retired, but the thing is that our university has achieved so many things. And the reflection of this is being reflected in the form of organizing so many seminars, workshops, seminars, so many things. Yesterday, as a Vice Chancellor, I was really preoccupied with not less than 6 different programs. More than that, even I could not attend a couple of programs also. That is the main activity which has been reflected in the form of organizing this seminar. And I am very happy, within a very short time, the organizers have been able to include, involve this kind of possibilities on the dais. What is the main message of this seminar? My message is that we should not ignore our traditional mode of activities. Traditional mode of activities are really cornerstone, the foundation stone on which several things can be developed. Our deputy director, I have just come to know, ex-alumni of our university, our Piyush Jana, the veteran professor, everyone, most of them are the alumni of our university. So our ex-alumni, our ex-students of the university are right now in a different responsible position. A couple of days back, I was in a program of the Kharagpur IIT. The two persons came and introduced themselves as the alumni of this university. He mentioned the name of Vidyarthi. They are right now associated with St. Xavier's College. So many our ex-students are rightly doing their great role in different corners of the country, even abroad, after getting the proper traditional mode of learning and teaching system from our university campus. That is the main reality. But what is the main message? Message of the national education policy. You shall have to impart a holistic education. You shall have to undertake the interdisciplinary mode of approach in imparting education. You shall have to integrate different components of the knowledge system in such a manner so that you can develop some innovative and indigenous technology-based subject in the different subject. So library science it is very difficult to say belongs to what. Being a professor of botany and a very leading scientist of our time, he became the director of the National Library. So library science is a domain where anybody from representing different parts of the domain of gamut of the education system can participate in her or his own way. So that this is a very truly sense, it is an interdisciplinary subject. This subject has been developed because of the contribution of the knowledge components of different subjects which are prevailing in and around us. So that is one part. And another part is that we cannot deny the impact of the globalization during the early 90s. So the digital transformation of the education system, each and every of our students is right now acquainted with all the information technology. With the twinkling of us, with the help of an Android mobile, he or she can move on to different nook and corners of the world, can grasp different information which was around 3 decades or 4 decades was unthinkable. At the time of the inception of the university, our university authorities made emphasis was to develop our library in a very model for your information. As I am a professor of this university for more than 3 decades, I know the activities of our library department and library science department. Whenever any regulatory body is paying visit to this university in the form of the UGC or NAC or DEC, whatever may be, they express their utmost satisfaction after seeing our library in its own way. So it is the time when our head of the department just mentioned, it is the time for the open library system. It is the time of the open access system. I feel some sort of pity on that particular type of digitalized development. Because if a teacher or a student or a researcher cannot pay visit to the library, sit to and take the help of the librarian, I think the venture effort will remain incomplete. Okay, this is a modern technique. I have already mentioned, with the help of the modern technology, digitalized world of the education, we can move any part of the world, we can harvest as maximum as information. That's all right. But visiting to the library physically, interacting with the library people, understanding the different types of development in and around the world through the conversation is the demand of the time also. So it is our responsibility to make a blend with the traditional one, with the modern one. AI can solve so many problems, I understand. But ultimately we must be very careful about the sustainability, about the future of that kind of development. I just like to mention one important point. After the just independence, our scientists could do havoc by successfully implementing the green revolution. That eliminated our hunger, poverty, everything. But right now we are getting the demerits and harmful effects of the green revolution in the form of the toxication and contamination of our nature. Even a handful of soil you will not get without any contamination. Even a drop of water you will not get even without any kind of contamination. Our different biodiversity resources for your information, in India, not less than 144 of different rice species are available. Only a dozen of rice species are right now available because of the introduction of hybrid variety. So many negative impacts are there. Even the inventor of the green revolution, Professor Swaminathan, also confessed that thing. So, introducing, only relying on the AI and ML, such like information-based, technology-based methods in the realm of the library science, I am big suspicious for the future of that kind of thing. My suggestion is that in a rural-based university like Vidyashankar University, their students have plenty of time. They are very much, they enjoy visiting the library, interacting with the people there, taking the books from the shelf. Alongside, they will also be in a position to utilize a digitalized form of development. So, a blending is required. Blending, paying respect our traditional mode of development, and also inviting the merits of new developmental or technology-based development. So, shall have to make a blending. I think knowledgeable and very expert persons are there. Also in the audience also, students will get the opportunity to learn about their roles in future as a student and researcher of the library science. With this, I express my happiness again and wish this seminar a grand success. I'm sorry that I have a budget session right now at the time of 12. I'm very particular in maintaining my time. Sorry if I am 15 minutes late. Excuse me, I shall have to leave this campus, leave this venue. I think the floor is with you, sir. You are being a chairman of this session. Please excuse me. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now, we are in the era of digital humanism, and AI advocates this digital humanism associating many innovative ideas. Today, with the kind permission from the President, sir, I am today with the kind permission from the President, sir. Today we have the privilege of being in the presence of the true visionary leader in the field of artificial intelligence, Professor Praveen Kumar Vishwas, Head of the Department of Artificial Intelligence of IIT Kharagpur, to share his insights on how we can create a more suitable future with AI. So please come on the dais. So please.
Very good afternoon to all of you. I thank the organizers to invite me to the inaugural session and to be auxiliary speaker later on. Coming to the artificial intelligence and machine learning. Today, artificial intelligence and machine learning has permeated almost in every scape of our life. Whether you think of smart architecture, agriculture, you think of the healthcare, think of transportation, think of smart city, even you think of your online e-commerce platform. Every day, everywhere, we are using artificial intelligence and machine learning outputs. Of course, as Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir has said, that should we accept replacement of our traditional technologies, the traditional concepts, replaced by the artificial intelligence and machine learning? Of course not. I believe artificial intelligence and machine learning is by the people, it is for the people, and it is of the people, not the others. So coming to the challenges of AI and artificial intelligence, particularly in library sciences. Of course, there is some talk going on that whether this artificial intelligence and machine learning technological advancements, they are made for doing that kind of job, which is laborious, which is repetitive, and which is inefficient. So use of these techniques, whether it is AI or digitalization, our aim will be that ultimately it will benefit the mankind, it will make the system more efficient, not replacement of humankind. Now, if you can think of, say, in early 80s or early 70s, when the desktop computers were introduced, there are a lot of humankind. I will not deny the fact that many of the people, with the introduction of desktop computers as well as introduction of automation, many of the people, they lost their life. It's a fact, I cannot deny it. But you look at down the line, because of introduction of the desktop computers, the desktop publishing had a boom. And that has changed our thought process. That has changed, and any introduction of automation system has finally changed the global economy. So any introduction of any groundbreaking technology initially will have a turmoil, but finally, when it subsides, the turmoil subsides, it is going to benefit the mankind. And we believe the same will be true for use of artificial intelligence in our day-to-day life, whether it is in library science, whether it is in healthcare, whether it is in transportation, whatever. So we all believe that introduction of digitalization as well as the artificial intelligence is not going to act against the people, but it will help the mankind make the systems better, make the systems more efficient. So with these few words, I once again thank all of you for inviting me to be present in this particular class. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It's a great pleasure for us to introduce our next guest of honor, Professor Swagatam Das, Professor in charge, Computer and Communication Science Division, ISI Kolkata, to deliver his inaugural speech in front of us. Sir, please.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, my beloved students and colleagues from Vidyasagar University. I feel great honor and privilege to be here to share a few words with you. It is indeed a hugely evolving landscape of technology through which all of us are steering our careers these days. And what we see around us as artificial intelligence is actually machine learning. And even that machine learning landscape is changing so fast that we cannot really say where we will head, either from the aspect of creation of new job opportunities or from automation of several sectors which used to be like, as we are looking at them till date in next 4 or 5 years or so. But it is definitely a fact that as with our life also, our life starts with the letter B, that means part, and our life ends with the letter D, that means death. How the life will be, it depends on the letter C, that means choice, the choices that we make. Exactly similarly, whether these advancements in modern machine learning, including huge computing systems, large language models, vision language models, etc., are going to be beneficial in the long run or not, it depends on our choice, how we are using it from the consumer side, and whether we are making enough efforts to keep our data from all aspects protected or not. So, if I may, I assume most of you understand Bengali. We are all nowadays originator of huge amount of data with our megapixel cameras and phones, our accounts in Instagram and other social media. A great poet from Bengal, Shankha Ghosh, so almost 3 decades ago wrote, "Niyo naloy ponno holo ja kichu aaj ব্যক্তিগত." So we are exactly in that era. All our information privacy is a myth, and all our informations are being used maybe in a benign manner or may not be by big techno giants and media merchants for, push selling things, for push selling political opinions, for actually influencing every choice that we make. So the most important thing in this era is proper data policies and data protection. In India, 2024 has seen a remarkable rise, last 5 years steadily, in the smartphone users. Even my daughter, who is in class 7, uses a smartphone. Before the exam, before her history exam, I saw her, she is taking photos of the history book and uploading those photos to ChatGPT-4 and asking ChatGPT to give her short bulleted summary of 3-4 page long chapter. And she told me why I should again summarize it. ChatGPT, you read what a wonderful summary it makes. And then I was struggling to make her understand the need for reading original textbook. I was struggling to make her understand the information that ChatGPT gives may not be contextual to the Indian particular point of history that she is reading and so on. So, there is a great lack of media literacy in India. All our youngsters are using smartphones. All of you pick the terms and conditions column by clicking it for getting a free app or for uploading some more information without caring to read all the terms and conditions. And you don't know how your data could be misused, and it is being misused. So one of the most important thing is our awareness on how we are going to use AI. Okay. Are we going to use the meta AI available with our WhatsApp to create fake news that can trigger a riot? Or are we really going to use it as a knowledge partner in the good sense? Okay. In similar way, the entire library information sciences landscape is also changing. There are scopes of course, new jobs. For example, the metadata verifier, the artificial augmented data ethicists who will look into these data policies. AI is a big engine. Machine learning systems are big engine. They run on the fuel that is known as data. We all know data is the new fuel. This quote has become cliche. For India, we have so many people, we have huge data sources and an extraordinarily inefficient system of data capture from several areas of knowledge, including class. And what are our main next problems? I can identify, you may differ, but I can identify 3 immediate problems. One is huge population, second one is climate, and the third one is mental health. These are the 3 most important crises that we are going to face in the next 4-5 years. So with our digital text, AI, our grounded sources of knowledge that is in the pages of so many books written and in this country over the years, are we ready to face them? Our young progenies need to give it a second thought. Thank you very much. With this,
our user will get help. With this, thank you very much. Time is very short. There are a lot of lectures coming up. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Former Director of National Library of India, Kolkata, and former Professor of Faculty of Science and Agriculture of Vice Chancellor Vishwabharati Shantiniketan to deliver his presidential address in front of us. Sir, please.
Good afternoon. I am very happy and delighted to be present before you. And I would like to congratulate and express my sincere thanks and gratitude to the Vice Chancellor, Professor Chakraborty, and the organizer, Dr. Shlomen Malik, for choosing a theme which is now in the international arena. You never have heard that after getting the Nobel Prize in a subject, next year or within 6 months or within a year, different academic departments organizing seminars. When Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore got the Nobel Prize in 1930, no one from India or from Bengal organized any seminar or symposia on literature or poetry. When C.V. Raman got the Nobel Prize, no one has organized for this effect, Raman effect, anywhere. But I congratulate the Department of Library and Information Sciences, Vidyasagam University, choosing the theme for which the last year, 2024, the Nobel Prize was awarded on artificial intelligence to physics scientists and the chemist scientists. 4 or 5 of them got the Nobel Prize in 2 different disciplines. That is the thinking of the academic faculty member of an educational institution. Educational institution depends on the thinking of the faculty members who nurture the young brains. We have to nurture the young minds in a proper way so that they can build up their future in more, showing their more activity and the talent. You see the title, artificial knowledge, artificial intelligence and machine learning. What is that? We know books. Books are what? Bio-optical organized knowledge. We get the knowledge from the books and we learn. Who is the best learner in the world? Mother is the best learner. When a baby is born, everything learned from his or her mother. That is the scenario. From that level, we are coming to this level. But that we learn from that stage. From that stage to this stage, completing your school education, graduation, post-graduation, you are changing your thoughts and ideas. Whether you will go in physics, whether you will go in history, or whether you will go in library science. That depends on your own initiative. That's why knowledge system and the learning processes are essential for each and every student or the child of our country. You know, artificial intelligence. We are talking about machine learning. India got the independence in 1947. We have got the IITs, the very good research institutes in India 1951. Pandit Nehru has taken the initiative. Later on IIM. University started from 1857 and this artificial intelligence is coming to the globally from 1950, 55 and onwards. If you consider what is artificial intelligence, you know Charles Babbage discovered the computer. Computer has changed from that level to this level. Smartphone, 4G, 5G, all these things. Okay. Equally, intelligence mediation. Library, because library is having the maximum data. Which one is the best or the world's richest library? The Library Complex, Washington DC. It was established in 1800. 21st January 1800 it was established, and the same year we have the Fort William College in Kolkata, India. But that library houses maximum number of your articles. That is Library Congress worldwide, 180 million items are there. Second one is the British Library, 170 million documents. Then Russian State Library, 126 million. And one of the modern libraries, the Shanghai Library, China, they have 58 million documents are there. And in India, we have the National Library, have 2.5 million documents. If you think the Library Congress, the houses all over the India, all over the world, 470 language documents are there. 470 types of language documents. So the data, how you interpret and how it can be done, we have to use nowadays with this intervention of the progress of the development of the science using computer and other modern gadgets we have to do. And this machine learning, I had a chance last year, I was in Shanghai, we stayed, myself, my wife is there also, we stayed in a hotel, we asked for a bottle of water. You will be surprised to know, a robot came from ground floor to the third floor, we are in the fourth floor, and knocked our door, opened it, we got a bottle of water. This is the technology, machine learning. How you give input, what you are learning, that is in your brain, the neurons are there, and we have to give emphasis, giving data, entering them to the machine, then it will come out, they will be one. This Chandrayaan, Gaganyaan, all in the machine learning. Because their work in the NASA, we have seen it, that how it happens. That is with the how you input your data in a proper way. So that is one of the most befitting tasks in today's scenario. Like computer, if you see the railways, for survival of a human being, you ought to have education, you have to have movement, transport, that's why railway system is there. Okay, and nowadays with the gadgets, computer. Then the steam engine started from James Watson, after is coming, and today the bullet train. After steam engine, from 300 kilometers, we used to travel 12 hours, 10 hours. Now you go to 350 kilometers, 1 hour. I have traveled in Beijing and Shanghai, bullet train. Timings, exact timings it will start and you will reach on time. You will show the pathway, that is 86 kilometers, 150, 200, then 300, and last 350 kilometers. So that is all with the improvement or the development in the scientific machineries and the instruments and how it improves. So this way and that way we can see. And this I tell you that 21st century is the age of knowledge and intelligence. An exciting world of artificial intelligence. And this is the machine mimicking human intelligence. Machine cannot work without the help of human beings. We are the person responsible for memory. As well in the healthcare or operation, helping with that AI is helping. You know, the first time it was in 1950, Alan Turing. He was the first to prove through the test, the Turing test, and John McCarthy, 1955, as I told, he is known as the father of artificial intelligence. And using then gradually 1960, the LISP, AI Pacing Language, then 2000, 2019, and 2020, AI boomed. That is the transformation of architecture, LLMS language, and now ChatGPT coming up from 30th November 2022. ChatGPT is coming to the world. Okay, we call it, and now the 3 persons who got the Nobel Prize in 2024 Nobel Prizes, the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences awarded Nobel Prize in Physics to John Hopfield and Geoffrey Hinton, who is the godfather of artificial intelligence, and in chemistry, David Baker, Davis Hassabis, and John Jumper for their advancement in protein folding prediction using AI. And in today, if you see it in 21st January 2025, US President Donald Trump, this year in January, he declared and announced that the joint venture of OpenAI, SoftBank, Oracle, and MGX will interact the AI infrastructure in the US, spending $500 billion US by 2029. So, US, what can do it, we have to think in the Indian perspective. So I request all the organizers and the participants, think very carefully because it has very good applications in healthcare, finance, retail, and also manpower. But finally, we have to be very careful about the ethical consideration of Asian interest. To these few words, I thank you all for your patient journey, and I will request our young students to be careful and sincere and learn whatever you think. Ask your teacher to give you the proper inputs so that you can utilize your own talent for your future activities. Library science has a major scope in the global scenario. With these few words, I once again thank Dr. Shobin Malik selecting the topic in today's scenario, the most important and the challenging subject globally. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you once again for your valuable speech. Now, with the permission of President Sir, I am requesting our honorable guests and participants to take a little arrangement of refreshment outside in this hall. Sir? Sorry to all of you. I am requesting Dr. Vidyarthi Dotto, sir, to please give a vote of thanks in front of us.
At the point that you will be happy to know Professor Swagatam Das is here. In India, first time computer came to ISI with the help of Professor Kushanta Chandra Balanandi. In the install or first department of computer science there. It was led by Professor Vijay Stokar. We are very happy that
we have already come to an end, and this is the formality of offering the vote of thanks. So at the onset, I want to profusely thank to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir, Professor Sushant Kumar Chakraborty, for spending his valuable time, and he came here and for his thought-provoking lecture. And I want to thank our Registrar Sir, Dr. J.K. Londi, and all other associated staffs of our Registrar section, our Deputy Registrar Sir, our Amoda is already here, and we already want to thank the Finance Officer Sir, Mr. Gautam Pal, our Accounts Officer Sir, Mr. Ashima Proharaj, and our Audit Officer Sir, Mr. Sumit Mondal, and other necessary staffs of the Finance section. And I want to thank all other associated staffs of the office of the Vidyasagar University. Now I want to profusely thank Professor Shunendu Mondal, former Director, National Library, Kolkata, for spending this valuable time and for being with us. And sir, yesterday your lecture was really extremely thought-provoking and extremely nice. And I just told sir in the morning that after listening to your lecture, it seemed that I have just seen a very nice movie. That's right. And he yesterday sir presented the almost 200 years history in a very snapshot form. So it was very nice, sir, really. And really we want sir, please spend more time with us in future. I want to profusely thank Professor Provi Kumar Mishra, Head Department of AI, India Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. Thank you so much, sir, for spending your valuable time with us, and we hope you will be with us in future, and please continue to support us always. So thank you so much, sir. I want to thank Dr. Bablu Sutradhar, sir.